What is your sign? The moment somebody utters those words out of their mouth, then you know they are asking you for your sun sign's sign. Okay. And so in this video, I'm going to illuminate and shine a light on the role of the sun in astrology and your natal chart, and how this placement is your true self and guides your journey through life. Okay. And so if you are new to me, to the channel, to any of my content in social media land, my name is Katrice and I am the Natal Chart Navigator. And I educate open-minded, ambitious, professional women on how to get in sync with their natal charts for self-improvement and prosperity. Okay. And so let's go ahead, let's jump into it. Okay, so when you think of the sun, okay, it is the heart of your astrological profile, okay, and it represents your fundamental self in astrology, okay, and so it is the essence of who you are, your core identity, and it drives your actions and desires, okay. But it also represents your ego, your vitality, and your spirit, okay? And it's like the director of your life's movie, guiding your character, guiding your avatar, development and motivations, okay? It also reveals your strengths and weaknesses, shining a light on the fundamental aspects of your personality, okay? And so when you look at the sun through the zodiac signs, okay, each sign is associated with a specific set of characteristics. And so when the sun is in that sign, those traits tend to shine brightly, okay? And so, for example, when the sun is in its sign, home sign of Leo, that it rules, okay, you would be a very confident person, very creative, have a lot of charisma, and it's like all eyes on me, right? But when the sun is in Capricorn, you are a more disciplined person, you're more ambitious, and you're very practical, okay? And so whatever house that the sun is in, okay, it governs that, it illuminates. I won't say govern because the house, whatever sign is on the house, that planet that rules that sign is what governs that house. But when the sun is in a particular house, that's where you feel most at home, okay? And that's where you will focus most of your energy, okay? And so your sun sign is kind of like a cosmic spotlight showing where you can shine the brightest. And so, for example, in the first house, the sun might indicate a strong sense of self, and a desire to make a mark on the world, okay? Now, in the seventh house, it would highlight a strong focus on partnerships and collaborations, okay? Now, the sun is a natal placement. It's one of your big three, okay? And so you definitely want to take the time to learn your sun sign, okay? Now, you want to learn all your placements, but the sun sign is one of your big three. It's one of your most important placements, and so you definitely want to learn that. Now, if you have not gotten your free copy of my 3-step framework for reading your natal chart, you definitely want to go get that. You can go to my link tree. The link will be in the description of this video, and so you can go there, you can get that. It's absolutely free, and it gives you the 3 steps that you should focus on in order to practically use your natal chart for self-improvement and to up-level your prosperity, okay? And so the sun's position at the time of your birth is the sun sign, okay? And so remember I said at the beginning of the video, whenever somebody is like, hey, what's your sign? They are talking about what is your sun sign, okay? Excuse me. And so this sign provides key insights about your character and your behavior, such as your basic personality traits, talents, and life goals. Okay? And so, another example, if your sun is in Gemini, then you're probably talkative, curious, and versatile. Now, if it's in Scorpio, then you're probably intense, passionate, and a bit mysterious or secretive. Okay? Now, your sun sign is also associated with your physical appearance, your ego, your sense of self-worth, your creativity, your sense of purpose, and your leadership skills. Now, the sun's relationship with other planets in your birth chart can also influence your personality. Okay, and so for example, if say you have the sun in a positive or favorable aspect with Mars, then it could amplify your assertiveness and courage. Okay, now on the flip side, if you have a challenging aspect, or I like to say unfavorable, I don't like to say challenging, but unfavorable aspect with Saturn and your sun, then that might suggest lessons around self-confidence, and it could also suggest that you are a much more serious person. So say your sun is in Gemini, and then and it's conjunct Saturn, then you would be somebody who probably is you're a talkative person, but you don't just talk about random topics that don't really have any substance. You talk about things that have substance, things where you can spark up practical conversations that are going to lead to where you can actually take action on something. Okay. So now when you pull up, if you have never pulled up your natal chart, okay, in the description of this video I have a tutorial. You can go on astro.com. It's 100% free. Watch the tutorial. Go to astro.com. Pull up your natal chart. Okay, when you pull up the natal chart, you're going to see it's going to be a sign, and I guess I should have wrote this out or something like that, but it's just a circle, and then it has a little circle in it. So it kind of looks like this. Okay. That's what it looks like. That's your sun sign. Okay. And so when you look in the chart, you'll want to see the sign that it's in, which you should know the sign. If you know your birthday, then you know your sign. But you want to see what house it's in. Okay. And so I'm going to go through how the sun is expressed through each of the 12 zodiac signs. Okay. So when the sun is in the sign of Aries, as it is the first sign of the zodiac, Aries sun signs are natural born leaders. They are fiercely independent and full of energy. They're fearless trailblazers, and they're always ready for a new adventure. They can be impulsive, as Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is a very impulsive type of energy, so they can be very impulsive. Okay. Now, if your sun is in Taurus, then Taurus sun signs are all about reliability and practicality. They're grounded, have a strong appreciation for life's pleasures. They love to eat, and they are often drawn towards careers that offer financial security and stability. Okay. Now, if your sun is in the sign of Gemini, you are somebody who can probably talk about anything. Okay. Gemini sun signs are intellectually curious, communicative, and adaptable. They kind of can be all over the place, a little scatterbrained. They just kind of go from topic to topic to topic, as long as it's interesting, but they get bored very, very easily. Okay. Now, if your sun is in the sign of Cancer, Cancer energy is the nurturing energy of the zodiac. And so Cancers are known for their emotional depth and strong connections to their home and family. They're empathetic, intuitive, and protective. Now, if your sun is in the sign of Leo, then the sun is at home because it does rule the sign of Leo. And so Leos are the natural performers and entertainers of the zodiac. Okay, they're full of charisma and confidence. They're warm-hearted. They're generous. They love to be the center of attention, and they are. They also, like Aries, have a natural leadership quality to them. Okay. Now, if your sun is in the sign of Virgo, whoop, whoop, Virgos, I'm a Virgo sun sign. Virgos are the perfectionists of the zodiac. They are also the servers of the zodiac. They love to serve and help people. Virgo energy are very analytical, organized, and practical. They're very, very meticulous. And so most of the time, you'll see a Virgo in a career or doing things where attention to detail is key. So, you'll see Virgos in like healthcare, but you'll also see them in like bookkeepers or accountants or anything where attention to detail must be precise. Okay. Now, if your sun sign is in the sign of Libra, Libra energy is all about balance. Okay. And so Libra sun signs are diplomatic, they're social, and they're peace-loving. They have a strong sense of justice, and they often work in fields where they can ensure fairness. Okay. If your sun sign is in the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio energy is known for its intensity and passion. And so Scorpio suns are resourceful, they're brave, and they can be a bit mysterious and secretive. But they excel in careers that require problem solving or investigation. Sagittarius, if your sun is in the sign Sagittarius, Sagittarius are the adventurers of the zodiac. They love to travel, they love to have fun, optimistic, always in search of knowledge and truth. And Sagittarius energy is an energy of jump first and think later. If you are a Sagittarius sun sign or you have heavy Sagittarius placement, drop me a note in the comments, because I'm a Sagittarius moon and I have a Sagittarius moon, Mars, Uranus, and Neptune. And so, Sagittarius energy is a act first and think later. So if your sun is in the sign of Capricorn, Capricorn sun signs are ambitious, they're disciplined, and they're responsible. They value tradition and often achieve high career status due to their hard-working nature. If your sun sign is in the sign of Aquarius, Aquarius sun signs are the forward thinkers of the zodiac. They are innovative, they are original, and they definitely value their independence. They gravitate towards careers in technology or social reform. Now, Aquarius energy is also the energy of the humanitarian. Aquarius energy, you will sometimes see Aquarius placements. They will do things or have, it may not be their career, but it might be something they do as a side project to where they can do something to bring balance or peace to humanity. And then last is Pisces. And so if your sun is in the sign of Pisces, Pisces are the dreamers of the zodiac. They're compassionate and artistic and very intuitive, and they often find fulfillment in creative or healing professions. Now, I didn't do, what did I say? Cancer, I didn't do. For them, careers might be in, where they can take care of home or taking care of children. For Geminis, one of the best careers for Geminis are selling, sales. Sales are like, because Gemini energy they can talk, okay? And so sales is really good for Gemini. Taurus, like stable careers, things like banking or insurance, things that are stable and grounded. Careers that aren't gonna go anywhere. those are the type of careers for them. And then Aries, entrepreneurship, military or police. Those are some type of careers that's good for Aries. Okay. Now these are just general traits of how the sun could be expressed when in that sign. Okay. Now you would have to look at your full natal chart to see your sun sign, moon sign, the other planets, the houses, and the aspects. Okay. You would have to look at the whole entire thing to get a full, complete picture of who you are. But your sun sign, just starting at your sun sign, is that's the starting point. Okay. Now, if you want to know more about your sun sign, or you want to get know about your moon sign, rising sign, or how you can incorporate these energies in your 3D, then you can book a 20-minute energy audit with me where I go over the sun sign, the moon sign, and the rising sign. Also go over your chart ruler, which is the ruler of your rising sign, and then give you some tips on how you can utilize those energies in your life. Okay. And so the link to the book that will be in the description. Okay. And so that concludes the video for what the sun represents in astrology. Okay. And so if you found value, which was my intention, please do give it a thumbs up and share it out with other ladies who may benefit, who are looking to get more in sync with themselves. Okay. And what did you learn? Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the sun sign, or drop it in the comments and let me know. Okay. Now again, if you have not gotten your free copy of the framework, then you definitely want to go get that. You can go to my link tree, will be in the description of this video. Okay. And so until next time, remember, possibilities are endless. If you can see it in your mind, then you can definitely hold it in your hand. And that should make you smile, because you really do create your own reality. Have a good one.